It turns out well, though.
Yeah.
Welcome to Fred at Worship. How should I say your last name?
Laserna.
Laserna.
Well, actually, it's Laserna.
So this week I'm here with my bro, Renz Laserna. Well,
Wow.
how's it going?
Good.
Where were you this morning? You're at school?
Yeah, school. Abnormal psychology.
That's your class?
Yeah. I'm taking psychology right now, so I want to
Sweet.
do an undergraduate degree. And after finishing, I want to pursue a Master's of Divinity.
Solid.
Yeah, and hopefully youth ministry, but
Oh, great.
yeah, somewhere in the pastoral area.
What school do you go to?
I'm at York University right now.
Nice.
Yes.
Do you like it there?
Yeah, it's challenging. I actually tweeted today, I was just like, you want to challenge your faith, go to a secular school. And
That's huge.
Exactly. I mean, like, I took a philosophy course just as one of my electives one year, and the first thing that the prof said was, he's like, welcome to this class. This class is called The Meaning of Life. The first things first, if you believe in the Adam and Eve myth, you need to leave this class.
Oh.
Like, straight up, just like Adam and Eve myth.
Drop the bomb right
Yeah,
there.
and then he's just like, if you believe in that, I believe that you should drop this course. I mean, like, if you want to stay, that's fine by me, but I will not go easy on you.
How have you found that studying through psychology now has really helped you in worship, or how has it affected your worship?
Actually, growing up, you can attest to this, we have come from such a crazy bunch of kids and young people and
Yeah.
youth. And youth has just kind of become my passion. It's given me a huge perspective on the other side. Right, it's
Okay.
helped me, like, being in a secular university. I talk to a lot of people that go to Christian universities,
Right.
and they're like, oh, what's it like at a secular university, this and
Right.
that, and well, you tell them, and it's like, wow, really? And that's really challenging, kind of thing.
Mhm.
And that's what I found going to York and stuff, because I'm exposed to so many different perspectives, beliefs, and point of views. I'm able to incorporate that in my ministry.
I remember going through a similar situation when I was in university. I went to university, and it's really the rubber meets the road.
Right, right.
You know, you've heard all these sermons, you've hung out with your parents, you've lived in a Christian home, not you, but there's a lot of us that have. And you get to university, and it's really like, you know what? It's time to make your own decisions, and it's time to do your own thing.
Yeah.
And a lot of these things now, if someone challenges you, you don't have that safety net to fall back on,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
You can't just say the things and repeat the things that you've been
Absolutely.
told, right?
Yeah.
And I remember I went through that exact same challenge of going, do I really believe what I believe? Let's steer this now towards, a little more towards worship.
Right.
Now that we got the theological stuff out of the way. Tell us about what you play.
Well, I played this thing.
What is that?
Okay, now this is...
Mystical creature.
Yes. This is a Norman guitar, Norman acoustic folk guitar, and it has served me well. It has a smaller body, so it has a really high kind of resonance to it, and you know, it doesn't give me the beef that I would really want playing and stuff.
Like Fatty Gibson.
Gibson,
Yeah.
Taylors, and maybe some tax, but this is solely because it's affordable.
Yeah.
And it's easy to kind of bring around, and I'm not afraid to like if it was a Taylor, I'd be like, ooh, taking it out of the case.
I'm telling you,
shining it.
that point alone
Yeah.
is like worth taking a whole day's blog on. I got my Taylor
Yeah.
because I have a very good Taylor. I was just lucky that I was blessed with this great guitar. So every time I take it out of the case, it's like a museum piece.
Yeah.
Every little nick, I swear to you, I cry. I weep myself to sleep at night, right? Because there's a mark on it. And so I've really come around to the whole idea of, well, maybe there's some ways of finding something in the middle or more affordable so you can
Exactly.
beat it.
Growing up as a guitar player and just exploring other instruments, I've been so blessed to meet people who are so nice enough to, one, just let me use their stuff and teach me how to use the stuff. You know, like you, John Ferreira, Jeff Penny, Jeff Penny, man, just those guys are just huge influences in my guitar playing and just the way I take care of my stuff. It's been a fun ride, kind of just learning, and I'm still learning. And it's all like John said it in the interview with him, just like just kind of striving to be the best you can be, and there's never gonna be a point where like I know everything about this, right? And it's just it's important to be in that place of humility and to be like, there's so much more that I can do.
You prefer to lead from acoustic?
I do, and I'll tell you why. And most people are gonna be like, huh? Because at the student movement right now, which is the youth group that I lead worship at, I lead with an electric guitar. And details aside, I still borrow people's stuff. It's not because I can't lead with an acoustic guitar. I guess it's just because now we're teaching young people to. We're raising people up to play instruments, so there are some individuals that play the acoustic guitar and they have the opportunity now to play the acoustic guitar. Right. So I lead from that, but I most definitely am most comfortable leading with an acoustic guitar. From an acoustic guitar, okay, to leading worship now. I like to just be able to strum and pick through, right? And while I'm doing that, I don't necessarily want to be worrying about, you know, what is this guy doing on his electric guitar, what's this guy doing on the drums. That's my phone. As much as I am a worship leader and music director as well, that stuff can be figured out in rehearsal. So with the acoustic guitar, I've always kind of felt comfortable. And even further than that, outside of the worship realm, I've just always been so comfortable with the acoustic guitar, and it feels good to me.
I thought you took flamenco lessons when you were younger.
Yes, because all Filipinos learn flamenco guitar.
Fact.
Fact.
It's on Wikipedia. You just finished working on an album with the student movement.
Right.
Why don't you talk to us a little bit about that?
All in all, it was a great experience. Let's see, let's walk through it.
Now that was a studio album?
It was. We worked with Ken McCaw. Awesome guy.
Legit guy.
It was our first real kind of recording experience as a team.
One of the cool things I think to the album is that most of the musicians on it have no studio experience.
Yeah.
How did they ever show up to a studio and cut this sweet worship album? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How does it even happen?
When recording, and one thing that's crucial and I think is incredibly important is your producer. And one thing that he did for us was just create a place where we were comfortable. And it was like, this was recorded in his basement, and there are a lot of professional equipment, and we were like, it was a little intimidating for some people who've never been.
It's like you show up there and it's like Starship Enterprise.
Yeah.
Like, and you're just like knobs and screens and buttons and stuff, and there's cables everywhere, and it's fancy.
Yeah.
I know, it's intimidating going down there.
Exactly. I'll give you a for instance. We were working through a song, and you know, we got the drum and bass down. Mind you, our bass player is also quite young, and he just is so creative in the studio, and that's the thing. They get creative, and they don't know that they get creative until it happens, right? But it's because they're so comfortable where they are, and you know, as you mature in recording, obviously you can break it down and you can be like, okay, we need to do this. We could put the solo here, there, here, but because it was a first-time experience for a lot of us, it was just great for our producer to just say, all right, we're gonna play this, do what you do. I
do know with Ken, he's a ball. Like, just to sit down, just hang out with him at his house.
He's great.
And it's just like family, right? Just hanging, and I know I've hung out quite a bit with him, and that's totally the attitude he has.
Yeah.
Like, we're here to have fun, and he didn't put any pressure on. And I am sure that that the guys on the team really loved doing that. I'm sure that would have been a great experience for them. Did you guys write a bunch of songs for that, or how did that go? Actually,
it was actually envisioned to be a cover album, but we did write a couple songs that are on the album. If you haven't checked it out, it's the Student Movement, I Am Free.
There'll be a link down below.
Yes.
Well, Renz, thanks for coming today. This was a blast.
Yeah, thank you, man. This is awesome. I love your ideas, and I love that you're doing this. My name is Renz Laserna, and this is Fred at Worship. Thanks for checking it out. Please make sure to check out his videos next week.